going on, guys? How are y'all doing today? So if you're wondering why I have this Mercedes parked in my garage, my buddy just got a brand new Mercedes C450 AMG. This thing is freaking sick. Comes with the twin-turbo V6 out of the factory, and it's good for 362 horsepower and 384 foot-pounds of torque. So just panning around the car, guys, just gonna show y'all. Got the AMG badge. This thing is freaking sweet. So I'm just gonna go ahead and open up and show y'all the interior of it. Jeez, that is nice. So in the front, you have the front heated seats. You can go ahead and see the options. It's gonna have the adjustable side bolsters, the nice thigh support over here, and this little thigh extension does come out with this button right here. So you can see as I click this in, you're gonna see that move. Freaking sick. Front seats are gonna be this nice perforated leather. It's gonna have this Alcantara mix right here. And it basically has the same thing going on with the steering wheel. Has the thick body steering wheel with the Alcantara sides. Proof right there every time you step in this AMG. So you can see it's like a red on black type thing going on. So you see the stitching over here. If you actually come around, guys, you have red seat belts too to match it. I think that's sweet. I think that's like the perfect touch. It looks a lot like the aftermarket harnesses you can buy. For those of y'all who know, you can get the aftermarket harnesses that have that buckle. And the red just makes it look so much more sporty. It has the same thing going on in the back. You can see in the back, freaking sick, the red stitching. You have this gloss black trim going throughout, which I think fits it really nice. It's like a subtle, nice touch. Tri-spoke, AMG steering wheel, the paddle shifters. You have your up on this side, your down on this side. It has this nice, I believe it's a 10-inch screen going on in the center. And this is gonna be like the information center. You can see when you click the start button. So one of the little details I think is sweet is right here, it has this little carbon fiber mesh thing going on the inside of the gauge. I think that looks sick. It's like one of those little touches that just looks really good. You can see it if you look closely. Digital metering, the digital coolant temperature, the digital gas meter. If you actually look right here, I'm gonna show y'all. You have to look very closely. It is the daytime. He has the heads-up display equipped on his model. Shows you your miles per hour and etc. And that's all dictated by this little button right here. So basically one click turns off, another click turns it back on. Always nice to have heads-up display. You see this information console, and this just looks sick, guys. It's like a spaceship. You can see like all the little knobs and stuff for all your air conditioning and everything. And one of my favorite things, this thing catches a lot of flack because people say it's not easy to use. I think it's pretty easy to use. He has like this little touchpad. Basically you do a swiping gesture to basically navigate through the system. So you can see like right here, I'm gonna swipe it just like that. And you can see it'll like change the songs and stuff. And to select, you're gonna press this down. So press it. And I don't think it's bad at all, guys. I think this looks sick. Like when I got in the car, I had no idea what this was until he explained to me what it does. Glove box right here.
Like money.
Oh yeah, he's got some big bills in here. I always have to stay strapped with cash. You never know when you'll need it. Usually I'm like I'm very hardcore European car in general. I lean towards more like M's, but this AMG is sick, guys. Like honestly, this is like the perfect comfort car that you could drive around. Like if you had a family, because it's a 4-door. If you had like a family, or if you need the 4 doors and you want like a comfortable car, but you want the power to definitely be there because the power is there. But if you want a car, it's super comfortable and just a nice freaking driver. You don't hear a lot of the outside noise and stuff, but you want the power to be there. Honestly, guys, this car is freaking sick. Different strokes for different folks. M4, M3, etc. is more like sport oriented and track oriented. This car is gonna be more oriented for like being very, very powerful, being sporty, and at the same time keeping all the comforts. Build quality is superb. You can hear when I close the door, it gives a solid thump. All right, so now what we're gonna go ahead and do is we're gonna go on a little drive to actually see how this thing performs out and about on the street. Stay with us, and we're gonna go ahead and hop in and take it out for a drive. Just such a nice interior. I freaking love the steering wheel. Like the tri-spoke, thick steering wheel, it's so good. I'm gonna show y'all a sick feature on this. So when you buckle the seatbelt, it has an adjuster in here, and that adjuster is gonna hug the seatbelt according to your size. So when you buckle it in, it's actually gonna hug in and make a snug fit. So I'm gonna, I don't know if y'all saw that, probably not, but it like hugs, it like pulls back until it finds the right spot, and then it releases. So right now we're on our way to go get some food. So we're just taking out on a little drive. It's a twin turbo V6 putting in that work. It's a super smooth ride. Like, it definitely feels a little bit more sport enhanced. Right here, this little suspension button, you can actually adjust it if you want it to be in like sport mode, and you'll feel more of the road and it'll stiffen up, or you can put it on like the comfort mode. Basically what that's gonna do is it's gonna loosen up the suspension feel a little bit, and it's gonna feel a lot smoother. It actually handles freaking well for a four-door. Oh, another Mercedes right there. So you got the Navi set up. He originally had the CLA 250 and he was paying like $2,000 less. It was like, yeah, I think it was like $2,000 less or something like that. So his payment only went up by like $30 getting this. So he got like 150 more horsepower, like 100 foot-pounds of torque more, all around way better interior, paying like 30 bucks more a month than what he was paying for the CLA 250. So he ended up upgrading, getting a way better car, got an AMG. Definitely a good deal. Right now, he has it like stock when it comes to performance stuff. He just got the car, but he plans on doing some mods like later on. What do you plan on doing to it? Are you gonna like stage to it?
The blow off valve.
Okay, blow off valve, and then what? Are you gonna do a tune like in the future? Tune.
Yeah.
Have you thought about like downpipes or intercoolers or anything like that? Like later on?
The charge pipe.
Charge pipe. Okay, yeah. So, oh dang, I don't know. It's a broken down BMW over there on the side of the road, guys. But yeah, so he plans on doing, like I said, he just got it, but he plans on ordering, or he already has a freaking blow-off valve for it that came off his CLA and it fits this car. So he's gonna throw that on. With twin turbos, that thing's gonna be loud. Like, it is gonna spool up freaking nice. So he's gonna do like the blow-off valve, the charge pipes, maybe the intercooler like later on to keep everything nice and cool. Those can actually add a lot of horsepower when it comes down to it, because the engine's going to run a lot cooler. And then he plans on getting a tune as well with it like later on. So stock 360 horsepower, stage 2'd, these make somewhere in the 400s. I'm not exactly sure on what it is, but I think it's like the mid 400s. This thing runs a 0 to 60 stock in a 4.5, which is like really good. 6 Series. Hey. Seeing all the freaking chill. Better not. How's the Burmeisters? All right, guys. So we just got back right now. So went ahead and parked his AMG C450 in by my car. Sweet car. Overall, broke a lot of my expectations. And I expected it to be super comfortable, but I didn't expect it to be as sport oriented as it is. Definitely has the power there. Twin turbo V6s. I mean, you can't go wrong with that. It bases off of a V6, like, so when the turbos aren't spooled up, you still get enough power to get off the line, unlike an inline 4 or something like that. So thank y'all for watching. If y'all like these little features, if y'all like when I feature other people's cars and kind of go over them, go ahead and drop a thumbs up and comment down below if you want to see any more videos like this. If you're not subscribed, what are you waiting for? Go ahead and smash the subscribe button so you can see content like this and a lot more coming out in the future. I love y'all. Thank y'all for the support. Thanks for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.